Welcome to Sunday Afternoon Porch Sitting, where laid-back conversations come to life. I'm Will.
And I'm Ryan, and we're inviting you to join us as we unwind and explore the essence of life in each episode. Will, my man, what is
Ryan, what's going on?
What is your beverage of choice this evening?
We're already starting with that.
We've already started.
Woo, we are diving in already.
You look like you're diving in. I'm just sipping out of a Taco Bueno cup.
It was most recently St. Patrick's Day, so I'm celebrating with a Guinness.
Did you have dinner tonight?
I did have dinner tonight.
What'd you have for dinner?
Bueno. Taco Bueno.
More specific.
Taco Bueno. That's what I had. I had Mexi dips and chips.
Okay, I had a whole lot of platter. So we had dinner together this evening.
We did. We always have dinner together when we do these.
Well, I don't know. Can we call it dinner being on the porch in the afternoon?
It's brunch. Or, no, that's in the morning. What do you call it? Supper. It's supper. We had supper.
Dupper.
Yeah.
Dinner and supper.
Duper.
Yeah. No, it was really good. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, it would have been great if I got my whole meal, but my Uber driver must have ate my muchacho on the way over or something because I didn't get it. Is that what happened to it? I didn't get my soft taco either. I was missing 2 items. What is going on?
What is going on? Taco Bueno.
Yeah.
1 bite review. Go.
It depends. Are we talking
0.0?
Oh my
because
goodness!
Of the missing items in the bag.
I think so, but I think that most of the time it had been pretty good. But recently, it's been kind of bad.
Hey, 2 weeks ago, we had a guest, my sister.
Yeah.
I love her.
It was great.
Yeah. So what do you think about the new merch that we got?
Oh, man. Our listeners don't know about this.
They have no idea.
We should probably put it on our social media stuff, which we'll probably do it before this episode comes out. So
yeah, I don't feel like I should be the one describing it because I'm not seeing it for the first time. Like I helped make it.
You're right. I've only seen pictures of this. This is fantastic. If you listened to our Happy Birthday Brian episode from last week, you probably
2 weeks ago.
No, it was last week.
Oh yeah, it was last week.
It was last week
because this week was
You're getting your Sundays confused.
It's been a long week.
The Happy Birthday, the Happy Birthday Brian episode had a new picture with it, and it's kind of like our new logo that I think we're going to go with. Well, Artistic Designs designed some jewelry.
Artistic Icing
Yes. Designed us some new jewelry.
Check the tape.
That's what I said. No, Artistic Icing, who was our guest about 3 weeks ago, and she designed us a keychain. And on the front, it says Sunday Afternoon Porch Sitting with our new logo picture. But on the back is the cool part. It says Sunday Afternoon Porch Sitting, but there's this like barcode type thing. Ryan, what is this?
It's called a QR code.
Yeah.
And you can actually hold it up to your phone's camera, and it will take you directly to our Spotify page for the Sunday Afternoon Porch Sitting podcast. And
I tested it, and it does work. It is so cool to have.
Yeah.
And then, so that's something exciting. We've got a whole bag sitting here in front of us. Ryan, what are we going to do with these?
I don't know, but you've got some other cool merch too.
I do. I didn't know if I was allowed to talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk away.
We're in testing mode.
I'm an Apple user. Sorry. Except for when it comes to my computer, because I don't know. I know Windows, but I prefer to use Apple iPhone and iPad.
It is Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Yeah, you're right. But I have an watch. I almost got an iWatch. Yeah. Is that what it is?
It's
it's Apple Watch. That's what it is. Anyway, I've had one forever. And I got a new band for it, a new wristband.
And I believe it says Sunday Afternoon Porch Sitting.
It does, and it has our logo on it, and it's a leather one. It's nice.
Yeah. So if you check out the new logo, like take a look at it and let us know what you think. It was kind of an idea that we've had, and I spent a lot of time, Will and I did, really creating that image to have. And we decided at first to leave podcast off of it, and it's just Sunday Afternoon Porch Sitting because we'd kind of like that to be the laid back brand.
Yeah. Those people that listen know that it's a podcast.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah. And so anyway, I did when I gave a guy was talking to me when I was at the airport coming back from the trip on spring break about a week ago.
Yeah.
And so the guy was talking to me, and he was like, "Hey." He was like, I heard you and that guy talking about the podcast. Can you tell me a little bit about it? So I just like, hey, it's Sunday afternoon porch setting, and so that's kind of the brand. It's laid back, easy going. It's pretty cool. Hopefully we'll get some more merch. We opened up the opportunity for donations.
We do. We have donations on our Spotify page, or really any of our sites that carry our podcast. It has a link to our Spotify thing where you can donate to our channel. I guess you call it a channel on a podcast. You can donate to our channel monthly in anything that you would like to donate. We certainly don't ask for donations, but if you would like to, we don't require them, I should say, because we're asking for them right now. But if you'd like to give us a donation to help support the podcast, it will go right now into helping us get some better equipment for our guests.
Some publicity.
Merch. Yeah.
Get some merch started here.
We actually, in the pipeline, we got some coffee mugs and hoodies and sweatshirts and stuff coming up too that we're thinking about doing.
So we're excited about it. And, we've got these keychains too. We wanted to find something to give our guests that come onto the show. So we're looking into that as well. Just kind of a peace offering for having to put up with us.
Are we going to start giving these out to our guests now? Or are we going to wait till, are we going to go back and give previous guests? Or they got to come back on?
Well, they might have to come back on.
They need to come back on.
Yeah, if they're worthy.
If they're worthy. We've only had 4 guests.
I know, but
right, 4, yeah. Well, I think we're going to have another one.
Renz keeps, putting us off.
Yeah, she said something about she wanted merch, and now we've got it.
Yeah, so she'll have to come in and do it.
Yeah.
Well, hey, we've got a new guest coming on the show tonight.
We do. Should we call him up?
We should call him up. Do we have our opening music that he won't be able to hear ready to go?
Let's give him a call and see if he's ready.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I'm Ginger and I'm Snap. Come on, everybody, let's sing and clap. We're here to have some fun.
Howdy.
What is up?
Sam
Silver. Sam Silver.
Get it right. You got to,
reverse the.
Y'all never get it right the first time.
No,
we never get it
so
right.
Tough.
It's Amsay Ilversay.
Amsay Ilversay. Hey, do you recognize this song that you can't hear?
Snap along with Snap. And clap, 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 clap.
No, is that a no?
Clap, clap, clap. So is that a no?
Don't hear anything.
Yeah,
that's okay.
I just want you to imagine.
Well, hold on, Ryan, hold on.
Yes.
Sam, could you demonstrate for me if I said Ginger Snap? There it is.
I love it. But picture this.
Why is that funny?
I'm Ginger and I'm Snap. I'm Ginger and Snap. Clap, 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 clap.
The intro song that we played for you is a song called Ginger and Snap, and it's by Ginger and Snap.
Yes.
That is awesome.
Two separate people.
Two separate
Did
people.
you know that I have red hair?
Do you really?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's so funny that y'all did that.
Completely random. I had no idea either, man. So Sam, what is going on, buddy?
Man, I'm just hanging out.
What's your beverage of choice this evening?
Well, right now, I went to a restaurant establishment nearby, and I got a Powerade. I don't know if that's a
Powerade
or anything.
What color? Well, if they email us at the podcast, sapspodcast@gmail.com.
So if anybody from Powerade is listening, email us at sapspodcast@gmail.com.
What color is it?
You're a blue
it's
guy.
the blue.
See,
The blue.
yes.
Is there any other color of Powerade besides blue?
One bite review, go.
Oh, the Powerade?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I've never bit a liquid before.
Yeah, that's kind of
That's
confusing.
a rookie mistake.
We're going to get sued for plagiarism.
I'm going to go 8.2.
I'm going to go 6.8.
Is it the Mountain Blue Arctic Blast or something? What's it called?
Mountain Dew. No. Arctic Baja Blast.
Baja Blast.
Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
No, it's like the blue something, right?
Yes, but my favorite's Mountain Dew. Sam, tell us about yourself, man. What's up?
My name is Sam, as you've stated several times before. It's a long, complicated name to spell.
Can you? I was going to say, can you spell it
letters.
out for us so that we get it right in the podcast episode?
I mean, I did it earlier, and I don't know if I can handle that kind of mind power.
Just text it to
again.
me later. It's fine.
Okay.
You know you'd be worth more if your last name was Gold.
It's a good one. That's a good one.
Have you ever heard that before?
A couple times. But hey, can I tell you something?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, y'all have mentioned on here that you're in the education field, right?
We are.
Okay.
Depends.
Yeah, so am I. I'm also in
just
the
kidding.
education field.
Okay.
I love cross-curricular activities.
I do
And
too.
did you know that my last name is on the periodic table of elements?
Oh my goodness. Is it really?
Yeah.
What is
It
it
is.
abbreviated?
He knows this.
Can you guess?
I can. I know what it is.
SI.
Can I answer? It's not SI, is
No,
it?
it's not SI.
It's
no.
AG, isn't it?
Yes.
It's AG.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So I try to get my students to call me AG because I
AG.
think that'd be cooler.
I think that would be cool.
Ag.
What do they call you? They call you Mr.
No,
Silver?
not Ag.
They call you Silver.
They call me Silver, Mr. Silver. Some of the cool kids,
Yeah.
they call me Mr. AG.
At least they don't.
They know what's up.
I don't know if they would even understand or if you would even understand, Sam, but at least they don't go like, hi ho.
Silver.
There you go.
So hey, but tell us a little bit about yourself, man. I know you said you're in education. What else? How do you fit into the world here?
So I fit into the world. Apart from teaching, you know what I love? I love baseball.
Well, I knew you loved baseball. I was going to bring that up. I wasn't
Yeah.
planning on it right now so soon,
Yeah.
but
Oh.
yeah.
Well, I mean, it's on my mind.
Yeah.
It's on my mind today.
Well, especially because your team has already started their season.
The Astros.
they've already played a game.
No,
they've already played a game.
that's not his team. We don't speak their name on this podcast.
Okay. The Lakers.
No,
The 49ers.
no. You're in the right area of the world.
Wrong sports though.
Sam, did they?
The Broncos.
No.
The Browns.
Did would you stop?
Sorry.
I'm going to mute your mic. Did they? Did the Padres win the first game against the Dodgers?
They did not.
Oh, okay. I legit
did.
did not know. I haven't looked. So,
Yeah, they played at 5 a.m. this morning.
did you get up to watch it?
Of course I did.
Oh my goodness.
You were dedicated.
Yeah.
I
Now,
was
Opening
getting
day.
up to take a shower and get ready for school at 5 a.m. this morning.
something I admire about you, Sam, and it's something I've always wanted to do every time I go to a game. Our listeners don't know this, but Sam attends a lot of baseball and softball games around his area, around the college that he's close to, and also I think your school, like your high school games too, I think. But you have a scorebook, like you keep score, like an official scorecard of every game, right?
I sure do.
Did you, at 5 a.m. this morning, were you keeping score while you're watching, or is it only when you're there in person?
I only keep score when I'm there in person.
Okay. I think it's really cool because every time I go to like a Rangers game, I'm like, oh man, I really want to see if I'm scoring everything like it's supposed to be, you know?
Sam,
Yeah.
last game you went to, final score in 10, 9, 8, 7, 4, 2, 1.
Was that number due?
So you don't remember, or do you?
I could check real quick.
He didn't
Don't
come
worry about it. Where
prepared
was it
with
at?
that.
Scorebook.
Where was that?
It was at the said local university by my house.
Oh, okay. Well, I
don't
don't like
want-
talking about it because I don't like Baylor.
I was going to say, we don't want to give away his location. You know, all of our fans will start, showing up to his house. Oh my gosh, you were just on this episode.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sam Silver, Mr. AG.
Gonna have me thrown out the first pitch before I know it.
I know, right? Oh my
Amen.
goodness.
Have
Why
you told them this? Do they know that you do this?
They don't. I try to keep a low profile.
have you thrown out the first pitch at your school?
Hey,
No.
They're missing out. I'm
Hey.
sorry. I'm going to call your superintendent.
does it help you when you wear a hat to keep a low profile?
At times. I also wear sunglasses and cover my face in sunblock, even at night.
Gotcha.
Sam, are you worried about the solar eclipse coming up?
More because of people are gonna flock to this area.
Oh yeah,
Because-
are y'all part of the 100% too?
Yes.
Yeah, we are too.
Waco is going to be flooded with individuals
It's
looking
pronounced-
to be a part of history.
It's pronounced
Wacko.
wacko.
Is that why people look at me weird when I say Waco?
Yeah, that's
It's
it.
north of Alston. Keep it weird, man.
Well, hey, don't buy any strange exotic plants during the eclipse.
Is that a
Just
thing?
afterwards.
Yeah, do you not? Okay, do y'all know the musical Little Shop of Horrors?
Yes.
Yeah, that's when Audrey shows
No.
up. It's during the eclipse.
Ask me if I've seen the Little Shop of Horrors.
Have you seen the Little
Yes.
Shop of Sam? Have you seen the Little Shop of Horrors?
I've not.
You? Oh, wait, Ryan. I got a question for you.
Yes.
Have you seen the original Little Shop of Horrors?
From back in the 70s? Yes.
Who's in it? Who was in that movie that was their debut?
Michael J. Fox.
No,
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
no, Jack Nicholson.
That's what I said.
That was his first movie.
That's what I said.
He was the patient for the dentist.
No, Jack Nicholson's first movie that had any acclaim to it was The Shining.
No, Little Shop of Horrors.
Here's Johnny.
Oh my goodness, we're not doing this again. Anyway,
Sam, ask Will if he's ever seen The Shining.
he already knows. He's listened to every episode, right, Sam?
Will, have you ever seen The Shining?
Have you not listened to the episode, Sam?
I told you.
Will, have you?
We need to get another guest on. Call up somebody else. I've not seen it. No, Sam, I do have a legit question for you. We've had you're what, our fifth guest? You're our fifth guest on the show.
I don't know. I haven't seen all the episodes.
That's what I was about to ask you. Have you listened to our episodes?
Not all of them.
Not all of them. What has
One
been your
review? Go.
10.0.
I love this kid.
It's a rookie, but
It's fantastic.
Out of 100.
you're awesome. Thanks, Sam.
Yeah, out of 100.
Hey Sam, what's been your favorite part so far?
Favorite part?
Or favorite moment, maybe?
The fact that you could in a Scare Me Drakeland's episode, when you could hear the stares him giving y'all. Like you could hear just in the silence.
I thought you meant like stairs you walk up at first is like him giving you stairs. I'm like, wait, what?
I mean, he's a pretty nice fella. I'm sure he would.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I usually go through and edit out a lot of the silence and things to help it keep moving. Because in our first episode, I didn't do it well enough. But in that episode, there was some that I left in on purpose because, yeah, he was staring at us like, oh my God.
Okay. Hey, Sam, let me ask you a question. Okay. This has been like bugging me. It's been eating through my soul. Okay. So did you have much of an opportunity to like get to know Will before that big event that we worked together? I mean, I know you've seen, we've met in passing, we've talked. Is that kind of been the same relationship that you've had with Will?
I think my relationship with Will a little deeper than mine with yours, Ryan.
Okay. Can I ask you a legitimate question?
Yeah.
From your first impression with Will and your first impression with me, what were your initial thoughts?
Okay, so with
Be
Will,
honest.
this is an easy one. When I was still in college is when I met Will.
Okay.
My freshman year of college.
Now I drove your
saw
buses.
Yeah, and that's where I met you.
Yes.
But we're not talking about you. We're talking about Will.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
When I heard stories about this guy and how he took a couple years longer
Oh my God.
than others.
By
And then he
couple,
showed
you
up.
mean 17.
I was trying to be a little nice.
Gotcha.
So I saw him walk in and I whispered to the person next to me. I said, he's still here?
Is that old guy lost?
Yeah. like algebra is across the hall, guy.
Will has been deemed to be a student emeritus at Tyler Junior College.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry. Go ahead.
And then you, the first time I met you, I think was that Houston trip, was it not?
Probably. Yeah. Where we went to the
Yeah.
parade. Were you? No.
Yeah, I remember.
Were you on my bus?
Oh gosh, I don't know. That was a long time ago.
Okay. First initial
don't
review.
remember.
Go.
Wow, this guy drives a bus.
Nailed it.
Was he a cool bus driver? Good looking? I mean, you know, what were your thoughts?
Oh, fantastic looking.
Good driver, bad driver?
Let's say good driver, just because.
That's a very safe answer. Get it?
Okay, now Sam, I want to
Like
ask.
baseball.
I want to ask you a question. So this was the first year that you worked with us at this big thing that we do,
Yes.
and I want to know you've been there before with the band you were in high school.
Yes.
The band you student taught with, all this stuff. I think were you in one of the exhibition bands one time?
I was. Yes,
Man, you've gotten like
I was.
everything.
Yes.
So was it what you expected it to be?
Once you met us.
No, I was going to say once you started working, it's
Oh, we'll talk about that in a second. But after meeting us a couple of times, were we what you expected?
well, yeah. He watched the training video we sent him.
Yeah, but
I did. I took notes too.
Was it what you expected?
It was so much more from what I expected.
It's so much more. Anyway, go ahead, Will. I'm
Which,
sorry.
I mean, not necessarily saying a lot, but the bar is pretty low.
That's awesome.
No, for working it, was it more? I don't want to say overwhelming, but was it exactly what you expected as far as like the workload and everything?
Yeah, because being around that event in several different facets as a high school student, a college performer, student teacher, and fortunately I've been able to go a couple times as a real teacher, real educator.
Yeah.
I've seen y'all do it for years, I see what the job is from the outside. And
who's
honestly,
better at it, Will or Ryan?
Ryan, for sure.
I cannot believe you just answered that.
Because,
Unbelievable.
well, here's the thing. All those years, there's one phrase just burned into my memory, and it's, Will, someone's in your tunnel. Just over and over again.
It's probably because I'm getting yelled at in the parking lot by somebody that wants to come down early, and I told them no or something.
Well, I think just my personality too. I'm about workflow and efficiency, and so when things slow down, I have to remind people.
Hey,
AKA Will.
well, I'll tell you how much of a good friend I am, and how.
You're
okay,
great. You are a really good friend.
Sam knows this, and I think Sam is kind of the same way. Sam, let me ask you: would you go the extra step for a laugh?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, everybody's seen the TikToks that we've been in. Of course, we already know that about Sam. We probably already know that about me too. Ryan, I just thought about this the other day, and I was like, we should talk about it on the podcast.
Hit it.
Do you remember one time when you were driving Scare Me Tricklin's band? There's been a lot of times, I know. But
Yeah, I'm having a hard time narrowing it down to one.
well, I can't remember exactly where you were taking
It was
them.
on. We were going with the Apache Bells to
No.
Houston. Yes, we were, because we got to the loop, and
Okay.
at the loop, you sent me a message saying, "Are you driving a bus?"
Did I take
right
your?
now?"
I think I took your picture.
Yes, and I'm
Yeah.
like, why am I getting a picture message from
So he drove right in front of me.
Real Wasps?
Yeah. Okay. So stop saying my last. Anyway, that is what it is. I shared it on my personal
I was
Facebook
waiting
page.
for that,
It's
so.
fine. Anyway, what I was going to say, Ryan, is you were driving Scare Me's group somewhere, and you were coming
Yeah.
up here on this road up towards the interstate.
Oh, that time.
Yeah.
I was thinking about the other one.
And I said, hey, call me when you get to somewhere, when you turn on to this road or something.
But I think I called you and I was like, "Hey, you know what'd be funny? would you? Where are you at? Right?
And I said, I'm at home. Why?
Put your marching clothes on that you wear to that contest."
So I put on all of the proper attire, hopped in my car, and drove to the front entrance of my neighborhood next to the highway.
Yes, and that red polo
Yeah, and
and shorts, khaki shorts.
and I stood out there on the side of the road, and I smiled and waved as y'all drove by.
Yes, you did. We ought to put that video
There's
on
a video.
our Instagram.
Yeah, there's a video of it.
Yes, that's going on our Instagram.
Because Scare Me recorded it for you because he's like, all right, slow down.
Yeah, I couldn't record while I was driving a bus.
No, you can't. You're not supposed to do that.
It's a big no-no. It's a red flag.
And I'm sure all the kids are like, what is going on? What is this dude doing? And
I'm sure at first Jeremy's like, why is he doing this? I was like, it'll be funny.
yeah,
Trust me. I'm a doctor.
we always have to convince Jeremy that it's funny. And eventually sometimes he agrees.
comes into that, you know?
sometimes. But
Yeah. But
anyway.
he's also very honest too.
Yeah, I just thought that was a funny memory. It popped
It
in my
was.
head recently.
Sam, you were probably on that bus.
No,
Yeah.
Sam, no,
it
because
wasn't.
I was going to say, wasn't it like right after COVID?
Yes.
Yeah, I want to say it was like
I was gone by that point.
Yeah, you didn't stick around as long as I did.
I mean, I knew I couldn't reach a record, so I try.
It's unattainable. You're right.
Yeah.
They named a scholarship after me. It's
they
called it's called Hurry Up and Get Out of Here scholarship.
Is that where they pass
Hey.
you in all your classes automatically?
That's why they put the cap on hours on degrees from the state for funding.
That did happen while I was in school.
No, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
There's a clause in there. You did not get grandfathered in.
No, I didn't. You're right. Hey, Sam, ask Ryan where he's going this weekend.
Hey, Ryan, where are you going this weekend?
Spokane, Washington.
No,
Actually, well, I'm going to Moscow, Idaho via Spokane.
he's going to Moscow. Can you believe that?
In this
so cool.
political climate. That's scary. I asked my buddy, I was like, are they communists up there or what? Wouldn't you worry about that, Sam?
I'm more worried about the potatoes in Idaho.
I mean, if the Bering Strait still existed, they would be miles to Russia. Oh wait, that's Alaska. Never mind. They're pretty far apart.
It is a little far apart.
I'm like that geography student that we were talking about on TikTok a few weeks ago that thought Alaska and Hawaii were beside each other.
It was in the box.
Speaking of weird news, hey Sam, do you ever watch the news? And do you ever? What's your favorite news that you look
My
at?
favorite news would be probably MLB.com.
Okay,
Not a sponsor.
You do like to keep up with all that kind of stuff, right?
Oh yeah.
So I was looking through some news, and a news story popped up, and it was a student persuaded by his friend to get his legs amputated for $1.3 million worth of insurance scam money, and he wound up only getting $7,200 from the insurance company that he now has to return, prosecutors say. So anyway, what happened is, he was from, I think it was Taiwan, if I'm not mistaken, and it was a university student there. And, the climate there is not cold and frigid. And so what he did is he took his shoes and socks off and bathed his feet for 10 hours in dry ice. And they're like, wait,
Wonderful.
there's no sock marks. There's no, shoe marks here. It's this perfectly aligned severe frostbite on both legs. What happened? And so anyway, the first insurance that he sent the claim off to is like, okay, yeah, we'll pay you $7,200. So he got the $7,200 for his amputated legs, and then they asked for it back upon further investigation due to the unique circumstances. What do you think about that, Sam?
I would say that the insurance company had the leg up on that one.
They definitely had two legs up on that one. Two legs, not just one. It was both legs.
We didn't have a laugh. We do have a laugh track. We just didn't have it in there.
Yeah, we didn't have that
I
program.
don't think
So,
Sam
Sam,
could hear that
would
anyway.
you ever do something like that? And
Amputate
why?
my legs.
No.
Oh.
Scam insurance by bathing your legs in dry ice for 10 hours.
You don't have to legally answer this.
I'll answer it with a negative.
Hold on 1 second real quick. If anybody from LegalZoom.com is listening and you want to sponsor this podcast, email us at sapspodcast@gmail.com. Go ahead.
No.
Straight and to the point. No.
I no.
Nice.
That's a double negative.
Next question.
Next question.
Let's go.
All right, Sam, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
What do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about.
Don't say baseball because I can't keep up.
Well, there's not much other than that I know.
Well, hey, okay, I want to ask you this. What's the deal with Blake Snell? Is he going to stay with the Padres or sign with somebody else?
I guess we know who doesn't keep up with the news.
What happened?
Was he?
He signed yesterday.
Not with who?
The San Francisco Giants.
Oh, okay, all right. That's not as bad
Was
as
he
I saw news stories he was going somewhere
slow?
else, so I'm glad. Was he what?
too slow?
Oh, my goodness.
Get it? Brett Snell.
It's not very funny.
You know it is.
I don't hear Sam laughing.
Either.
Okay, he just did. So y'all still have Yu Darvish, right?
Yeah, we have Yu Darvish
Yeah.
and Joe Musgrove.
Yeah.
Is Pudge Rodriguez still in the game?
Oh my gosh.
No,
Dang.
he retired about 15 years ago.
Yeah. Fernando Tatis Jr., right?
Yeah,
Is he cleared? Didn't he get in trouble last year?
it's a couple years ago. He got in a little bit of trouble for
Juicing?
consuming some. Yeah, juicing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what's the Padres' outlook this year?
Well, they lost this morning, but I think they're going to win at least a couple games this year.
All right. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, they're playing against basically an all-star team that,
They are.
basically took out a 500-year loan to pay off some of these players. Goodness. I mean, I say that as a Rangers fan who, we bought Simeon and Seager and some pitchers.
Yeah, but even the Rangers' top, 2 or 3 contracts don't equal the Dodgers' top contract.
Right. That's crazy.
$700 million.
Yeah. What would you do? Okay. All right. Let's talk about the lottery for a second. So you win the lottery.
Yeah. What's the first thing I would do?
Yeah.
Hire a
I'm not
financial
asking.
agent.
Well, I'm not asking.
Advisor.
Asking our guest.
I'm sorry.
Sam, what would be the first thing you do? And let's say that this lottery was $750 million.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, half of that will pay off my student loans or something like that.
What would you owe on your student loans after that?
0.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So pay off the student loans.
Okay.
Probably buy the Padres.
So you would kind of go public that, hey, I won the lottery.
Oh, sure.
You would? Yeah. I don't think I don't think I would. Like, I think I would want to live my same life that I have now, but just not have to stress or even work.
I would tell no one other than a financial advisor. Same life, no debt. I'd fix the subfloor on the house that I want to buy so that it's not sagging.
Sam, are you looking to buy a home?
Nope.
Okay. Next subject.
What, do you have one to sell?
No, I just
No.
I know a realtor. I was going to.
Hey, I have a legitimate baseball question.
They've been calling me all week, so.
Where's Mark McGuire now?
Probably at home. He got pretty late now.
Did he survive the scandal?
Yeah, he did. He's actually coached a couple of places since he retired.
Really? Like
In the
Little
big
League?
leagues, yeah.
Little
No,
League?
big leagues.
Pee Wee football? Or baseball?
Yeah, sure.
How do
Yeah.
you feel about them in the Hall of Fame?
Put me on the spot on this one, aren't you? So this is what I have to say about it. Whether or not those individuals did the things they're accused of, you can't be that successful with no baseball skills.
I agree 100%.
So they have the skills. Whether they were enhanced or not, they were still good at baseball.
Like, you can look, like, I'm going to say, like, Barry Bonds.
I agree, because if you polish bronze enough, it'll turn into gold.
I don't even know what that means.
You can go from third to first.
Oh, my gosh.
Just skip silver, why don't you?
Yeah, right? How dare you? I think that like Barry Bonds, Mark McGuire, Jose Canseco, all of them, they were already like, you know, they could already make you got to make contact with the ball in the right spot on the bat. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and so I think that hand-eye coordination is a huge part of it. And I don't know. I think at least Barry Bonds should be in the Hall of Fame. Mark McGuire, I don't know about Jose Canseco, but I think that those guys should be in. I mean, even like Rafael Palmeiro, Juan Gonzalez, you know, they're not even big names that kind of got snubbed out of it.
Do I have
Even the
good hand-eye
guys-
coordination?
even the
Will?
guys-
He's sitting here rubbing his stomach and patting his head for the past at least minutes while I'm talking, trying to get my attention. And I had no idea what you were trying to do.
You're talking about
You're sitting here rubbing your stomach,
you dirty.
rubbing your stomach and head, or patting your stomach and no. What were you doing? I don't even know. I can't even put it to words.
Rubbing my stomach and patting my head.
Trying to he's just sitting back in his chair doing that while I'm trying to talk, and I'm trying to ignore him so I don't flub up whatever I'm trying to say.
Let's
I mean,
talk
what
about
else would you do on a Sunday afternoon?
I know, right?
just recline back in the porch here, you know? Pass me the sunscreen, Sam.
Sunscreen.
He didn't listen to this episode yet, or last week's episode yet.
Yeah.
Oh man!
Oh, was there one last week that I missed it? Oh,
Happy birthday, Brian!
Yeah.
That episode.
You were there for the happy birthday, Brian part.
yeah.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
With
I can't
Will's-
wait to listen to it.
Yeah, he's not going to listen to
But
it.
he doesn't remember the joke either.
What joke?
The happy birthday, Brian joke. The prank.
Yeah, I do.
What was
there.
it?
We're lining up people
And
told that it's your birthday. And that
okay,
your name is
you're
Brian.
off the hook now. Okay, you got it. That was a test you passed.
I feel like that was the easiest test ever. That anybody could have guessed that.
I don't know.
Do you think Raylan Codes would have passed that test?
I don't know. Should we
know.
Or
Sure.
Renard Bosenberg?
Go ahead and say. I don't think we've said her name yet. Go ahead and get it out of the way.
Okay, real was.
I was talking about Quebec Rennes.
Quebec Rens.
Hey, did you know a little known fact about Sam? He was the first person on our first episode to write in to our podcast.
Yeah, we've got a section from, now as a result of that. Do you remember that question?
No.
Great.
It was something. I don't remember what it was.
I'm glad we're that memorable. What do you think of our new keychain here that we got you?
Hey,
You
actually,
got me a keychain?
yeah, you
You're
saw it. It
sitting
was
here
in
on the porch with us. You're looking at it. What do you
Yeah.
think about it? Describe it.
Wait, I must be turned the wrong way. Sorry.
It said
Turn around.
episode 1. It says, "What did you think about this episode, and what content would you like to hear us talk about?" And Sam Silver 1 month ago said, "Wow, what an entrance into the podcast world. The camaraderie between you two is unmatched. I can't wait for next Sunday afternoon."
Hey, Will.
Yeah.
Do you have trouble pronouncing camaraderie?
Camaraderie?
I thought that's how you say it, camaraderie.
Did I say it wrong?
No, but you hesitated, so I just wanted.
Well, yeah, because I was nervous because it's a big word and I didn't want to screw it up in front of our millions of listeners.
Big D and Bubba is one of my favorite shows to listen to. It's kind of like a podcast. And they said to our 17 listeners everywhere, and I'm in my mind, I'm like, well, to our 4 listeners currently.
Hey, should we...
Because it's us 3 and then one other person I'm sure is just randomly listening.
Ryan, should we go check the mailbox?
Yeah. Let's go.
Hey,
Let's
Sam,
boot
just
it
one
up.
second. We're gonna go check... Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
I need to boot it up.
Yeah, hold on.
Well, we've got it.
Maybe
go
you
to the
need put some-
mailbox?
Yeah, he put some starter fluid in it.
Yeah, hold on. All right.
Try
now
it
we're,
and see.
now we're gonna
Yeah,
go.
Here we go.
Takes a little bit.
Hold on.
This mail is not very fast.
Didn't you have this pulled up already?
Yeah.
Timed out.
No, I thought
Thanks for a good podcast.
I thought you wanted to hear all of this.
No, but like, you remember when you'd pull it up and it would time?
Welcome. You've got mail.
Okay, thank goodness.
There it is. Yeah,
Okay.
finally it arrived. Oh, hey, Ryan, we checked our mailbox and we have a listener that wrote in.
I love it. What is it?
Would you like me to read it?
Sure.
All right. This says, "Ryan and Will, I am enjoying the podcast. Thanks for telling me about it, Will, at TMEA. It really does feel like sitting down with you guys and hanging out for a while. It brings a smile to my face on every episode. Hope you guys are enjoying making it. I am enjoying listening. I also thought it was funny to hear Springtown randomly mentioned in the last episode. Thanks."
Is that Mott Skikmetric?
I was going to wait for you to do it. Yep, it sure was.
Mott, thank you so much. I miss hanging out with you. I'm really not happy that I didn't get to see you in San Antonio.
Yeah, you don't get to go anymore.
I was there in presence,
Yeah.
in spirit.
Yeah, thanks so much for writing in. Appreciate that. If you guys would like to write into the podcast, you can email us at sapspodcast@gmail.com, or you can send us a message on Facebook or Instagram at sapspodcast.
Yeah. Don't email us at AOL.com. That account's actually not active. It's just we
takes
use it to log on.
Sam, do you know what AOL is?
Automatic offering loaf.
I can't tell. I can't see him, so I don't know if he's being serious or not.
No, I'm not being serious.
You're being serious?
I did. No, I was not. But I did
It's
read
okay.
a book that told me what it was.
Do you know
I
what?
forgot.
Do you know what it stands for?
No, I don't remember.
Oh, it stands for America Online.
Do you remember KOL? Stands for Kids Online. There were little
Hey.
chat rooms you could get in. It was super sketchy because I think there were people
Ryan,
like
Sam is trying to tell
Sorry,
us
Sam,
something.
go ahead.
Be quiet.
Couldn't hear you.
No. I heard about this thing the other day. I want to know if you heard about it or if it's like a
Okay.
Central Texas thing. If it's made its way up east yet. Have you heard of the? It's an email for women only.
Email for women only? No.
Yeah, it's called Female.
Oh my goodness. Oh, the dad jokes. Oh my goodness. Hey Sam,
I sincerely apologize.
I do have a question for you. Do you
Yeah.
know what I can't even say it now.
Urkel Durkel.
Herkle-durkle. Do you know what that is?
Herkle Durkle?
Yeah.
No.
It's what the Irish call it when you like just lay in bed all morning and take forever to get out of bed.
I do that.
I herkle-durkle all the time. Do you herkle-durkle? I bet you didn't this morning watching the game, 5 a.m.
No, I did not. What's the opposite of Herkle Durkle?
Durkle Herkle?
Durkle Herkled.
I
Right
guess.
out of bed.
I don't know. You're not a herkle-durkler. I guess you're not a herkle-durkler.
Oh,
That
no,
was
sorry.
to you. Okay.
Okay. Here's a legit question now that we started talking about that.
Yeah.
Will, what is the scariest experience that you've had landing on a plane?
The scariest experience that I've had landing?
Yeah, I'll tell you mine in a minute because it was pretty scary.
Just being on a plane or landing?
Probably landing, since we were talking about landing that joke.
I mean, I don't know. There was some bad turbulence once. It wasn't that bad as we were coming in, but that's probably it. It was in a storm.
Yeah. Where?
Yeah. Landing in Chicago.
Oh, when we went.
No. This was back in 2006.
Where were you traveling to?
It was actually on our way back from Germany.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the trip I didn't get to go to.
Yeah.
Okay. Sam, what was your scariest moment on a plane landing?
Well, so my scariest moment on a plane, I went to Flagstaff, Arizona to visit some family a couple summers ago. And I was sitting next to a 14-year-old girl traveling by herself, and she was doing fantastic. And I was gripping the seat handles the entire time.
Was it your first flight?
Nope.
Oh.
No, yeah, I don't do well on planes. I'm not scared of crashing or anything, but just unsettling.
Yeah.
So I was like, I had this super brave face on as to not be, embarrassed by this teenage girl who was like just texting the whole time. Or I don't know. Can you text on a plane? I don't know.
Yeah, you can. Well, I don't know.
actually never turn my phone off on airplane mode. I always keep it on.
I follow the rules. I put mine on and I turn on the Wi-Fi.
Follow the rules.
Most of them nowadays will do. You can connect Wi-Fi and they'll allow messaging.
So that's why I don't turn mine on airplane mode.
Yeah. Does it still? You still get service in the air?
Yeah, sometimes. It's weird.
Wow.
Anyway, so let me tell you mine. So
I'll tell you the part that I was scared of when I was
Yeah.
on the plane with you was overhearing that guy behind us as we're about to take off. They were talking about somebody they all knew together, and he said, "Well, I hope her plane goes down in flames or something."
Yeah,
it's like,
karma
wow, you just
exists. And I was a little worried about that too. That was scary. But mine was actually flying into Tyler Airport. Have you ever been there? It was back in the day.
Are you talking to me or are you talking to Sam?
Yeah, both y'all.
Oh, Sam, have you been to Tyler Pounds?
I've driven there, but not flown in or out of there.
I like to fly in and out of Tyler. It's easy, and a lot of times it's cheaper. Like this Spokane flight that I'm going to, Washington. The direct flight from Dallas to Spokane was $300 more expensive than flying from Tyler to Dallas and Dallas to Spokane.
Oh my.
So anyway, sometimes you can find good deals with that. But do you remember Continental Airlines?
I do.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay. Continental existed before United. Okay.
Yeah.
And United Airlines and Continental Airlines were two separate companies. When they merged, they kept the name United. So if you look at the back,
Probably one of the premier airlines in the country.
I actually liked Continental. I'm not going to lie.
No, United.
I liked Continental. So I had flown on both United and Continental.
Yeah.
But anyway, Sam, if you look at United Airlines, the back of their tail has that kind of like cool looking world on the back of it. That was Continental's logo. So they kept United's name and then kept the Continental logo. So anyway, Continental flew into Tyler. And so it was Continental and there was an American Eagle. So American Eagle services American Airlines, and then Continental, was just Continental. It was Continental Express. So they had turboprop planes at the time that was doing that. So Continental flew to Houston to IEH and connected you to other Continental flights. And then, American Eagle just flies to Dallas and Tyler and back and connects you to, the American flights or whatever out of the Dallas hub. So anyway, there was some significant plane issues with American. And if they cancel your flight as a result of a mechanical failure, they have to find a way to get you back. Okay. So whether it's with their airline or another airline. So I just told them I wanted to get back to Tyler, and I didn't care if it was a part of American or, Continental, whatever. So they found me a flight on a Continental flight going to Houston, and they put me on the last flight coming into Tyler that night. And these flights into Tyler at night come in at like 11:57. It's late. Okay. So it was storming really bad. The flight was a little bit delayed. We took off, and when we were coming down to land, it was this incredible amount of earth-shattering turbulence, the worst I've ever felt in my life. And I want to say crashed. It wasn't crashed, but we hit the runway so hard that it threw all the baggage compartments open, and it sent the service cart, like unlatched it, and it flew out in the back. I mean, it was really bad, and I was scared to death. And the pilots were just kind of standing there when we got off the plane. We're like, thanks for keeping us alive. We couldn't say, that's all we could say. But
That's crazy.
that's going to prelude to this, Will. Do you remember that story I told you about last week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of them.
Cats exist on airplanes. Do you remember that?
I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was wild. So
So tell Sam about it.
So Sam, I'm flying back, from seeing my family in Tennessee. And, sometimes you'll see people carrying animal bags, like the little carriage compartments or whatever for animals. This one was like a cloth and material one. I just did the snapping. I have not done that in so long.
You do it more than you think.
No, I don't.
You do.
You do too.
I didn't deny it.
So anyway, I'm sitting there and, I see this guy shove a cloth container underneath the seat. And I was like, oh, it's going to be like a little Chihuahua or a little Yorkie. And I hear, and I'm like, that is not a dog. And the lady in front, she's like, oh, is that a kitty? And she's like, and I'm like, that is not a happy kitty. Don't encourage it. Like, turn around, lady. Don't talk to them. We're going to ignore them right now. So yeah, people take cats on flights.
I thought it was just snakes.
Snakes on a plane too. The cat's out of the bag.
That's copyrighted. If you want to use that title, you have to email us at podcast@gmail.com.
And, make a donation and we will consider letting you temporarily use the rights to our...
I thought you were going to say send them a keychain.
Yes. How's the Guinness?
The Guinness is good.
Did you pour it the right way?
It came out of a can, so no. I mean, I tried, but... Sam, I've told you about Guinness, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's a proper way to pour it. And serving it out of a pitcher, I don't think is allowed. But yeah, there's a proper way to pour it. You can actually go over to the Guinness factory and take a class, and they will teach you how to pour a proper Guinness. Ask me if it tastes different.
Does it taste different?
It does.
Better.
It tastes so much better when it's poured right.
First time I ever
Remember
had
that
it
text
poured.
I sent you, Will?
Which time?
A few weeks ago when I was in Florida.
Group chat or single
Oh,
chat?
yeah. No, it's a single chat, I think.
So it was just single chat. So I had the opportunity to go to Florida with a group of people.
Yeah.
And I was looking for
Friends?
a polo shirt.
Okay.
Students. and, and
Wrong answer.
Go ahead.
so I'm looking for a polo shirt that I can wear to school.
Yeah.
I was like, something nice that I can, I couldn't find one anywhere. I found one polo shirt, but what did it say on it?
Did it say Guinness or did it have the harp on it?
It said Guinness across the back.
Oh,
Like shoulder blade to shoulder blade.
I don't see the issue.
Of course you don't.
It's Irish history.
You could pretend like
True.
you got it at Goodwill and they just forgot to put Book of World Records.
That's awesome.
You could just tape on their world record.
Book of World Records.
Do you know?
Okay.
I've not read the book, but I want to read it. It's called
Guinness Book of World Records.
No, it's called. You're shaking the mic, Steve. It's called Of God and Guinness, and it's about Arthur Guinness and him starting the factory and everything, or starting Guinness. And you do know this about Guinness that if you go to their factory in Dublin, I highly suggest you take the tour because it is an amazing brewery tour. They have in the floor the original lease to the factory where they currently are. It's a 9,000-year lease.
Really? For how much money?
Not very much.
$5.
It doesn't
Five-
matter.
£5.
9,000 years?
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. He got a deal on it.
They must have liked the beer.
I think so. I mean, 1759 is when Guinness was established. So they're 200 years into it?
Yeah.
250? Or
What are
more?
they going to do when we drive spaceships?
I don't know.
What's going to happen if a comet destroys the factory? Are they going to rebuild there?
They have to.
This was the exact coordinates
Yeah.
of the best drink in the world.
Well, I wouldn't say the
sorry.
best drink in the world, but it's a
The
good
best drink in the universe.
drink. Oh, my
What would
goodness.
another country's Guinness be? Or another, not universe, another world's best drink be called?
World or country?
World, like in the universe, another
All right.
planet.
Sam, you go first.
Goodness, I'm not very creative.
I mean, I'm not either. That's why I passed to you.
See what you're doing.
Yeah. I just came up with one.
Okay, you go.
Slurm.
Sounds kind of slimy.
It's from Futurama. All right, Sam, now it's your turn.
How about the Venus flytrap?
Sounds kind of scary.
That does. It sounds like a trap.
But I bet, hey, you know what? I bet it keeps the flies away.
Yeah, it could kill you.
Mars is fly free.
Yeah.
Mine's planet. Oh,
What is it?
planet. Oh,
Oh, my God.
yeah.
All right, Sam, I think the time has come.
Well, we gotta wait just a minute.
What? Is it not time yet?
No. Sam, we asked them what their perfect Sunday afternoon looks like. What does yours look like?
Perfect Sunday afternoon. Well, watching some baseball,
Okay.
eating some peanuts, keeping score at said baseball game. Have recently applied about a gallon of sunscreen, just in case.
Wouldn't your perfect Sunday not have sunscreen, or you have to have the sunscreen?
I mean, I think even on the perfect Sunday, I'm probably I'm liable to sunburn.
Are you fair skinned?
Rather, yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. What else does it consist of?
Hanging out. Hanging out with friends.
Yeah.
Listen to a famous podcast that I happen to know the creators of.
Written
How
link.
peaceful.
Yeah, Red Link.
Good mythical morning, by the way. We don't have to rewind the tape, Bart.
Big D and Bubba.
They have a podcast?
They're great.
Oh, I didn't. I thought they just had a radio show.
It's like all of it.
Sam, you know what I would like to do sometime?
What's up?
I would like to go to a baseball game with you.
You're so kind.
I know. I think it would be fun.
Sam, I would like to go to the baseball game, but I want to watch the game rather than have to keep score.
Well, you can do that.
Okay.
I'll keep score for all of us.
You could do both.
How many years does your scorebook go back?
Well, I do a new one every year for every season.
Oh, okay.
So I make the scorecard myself and go print it. And
So how many
spiral bind
years
it.
does that go back? What year did you start doing that?
Well, I did it on and off for about 6 years now, but this is year 3 of doing it at every game I go to.
Okay. I haven't asked this yet, and I've thought about it earlier, and I meant to. What's your... Stop squeaking the rocking chair.
My rocking chair needs some WD-40.
It does. Or never mind. I'm not going to say it. Sam, what's your opinion on the pitch clock?
I like it.
Yeah, I do too.
I do. Yeah.
I think it helps. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No.
Go ahead.
I was going to say I think it helps move the game along at a steady pace.
Go ahead.
And now it's your turn.
Marco.
Oh,
That's what I was going to say.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, my goodness.
So dumb.
It is.
Come again?
Hey, how many ballparks have you been to? Like, not, I'm sorry, professional ballparks you've been to?
Glad you
Major
cared.
League ballparks.
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Been to games at 6, but I've been to 7.
Okay. And what was your favorite one so far?
Petco Park in San Diego.
They've got, is that the one that's up against like a warehouse?
Yeah. So it's an old metal steel factory.
Yeah, that they still got the logo on the side of the building, right?
Yeah. They kept that building, tore everything else down, and actually the corner of that building is the foul pole. So that's pretty cool.
That's a park that I'm excited to go see sometime.
It's gorgeous.
How many ballparks come in a package?
What kind of question is that?
I thought we were talking about ballparks.
You talking about Frank's? Ballpark Frank's. Well, hey, Sam, I'm sorry that the grass was a little bit high on your walk up to the porch today. It's kind of a lazy Sunday for me this morning.
Yeah.
I didn't get it mowed this afternoon.
Will called me and he's like, "Hey, I really need to get home and mow my lawn." I was like, "Where have you been all evening yesterday going into today?" He was like, "Well, I just need to get home and mow my lawn." I was like,
Hey,
"Man,
you know
it's
what?
like 8 o'clock in the morning." So I get here and it's fixing to rain.
It looks like it. It didn't.
It's going to.
It's not.
It will.
Okay.
Hopefully my takeoff is okay in the morning.
Well, I will say, like, because of the weather's been a little bit cooler this week, it's given me ample opportunity to kill
Fertilize your lawn.
No, to kill those
Crane flies.
crane flies. Yeah.
What about the
they move a
pollen?
lot slower.
How's your windshield wiper
Oh
fluid?
man, the pollen's kicked my butt this
Is
week.
the windshield wiper fluid still full?
No, but it rained, so it washed it off for me.
Because my windshield wiper fluid is constantly full.
Yeah, mine's full too.
So if
Hey.
anybody at Ford and Kia again
Do you want
wants to support our podcast, you can donate at sabs.gmail.com.
You want to ask me if the DVD's still in my car?
I know it is.
It is. Hey, Sam, last question. What's your favorite baseball movie?
Ooh, favorite baseball movie? Probably Field of Dreams.
Okay.
Ask me what mine is.
What's yours?
It's one you've never seen. It's called Sandlot.
Did I tell you I haven't seen Sandlot?
I haven't seen The Sandlot?
I've not seen The Sandlot.
Okay.
He hasn't. Oh my gosh.
I've seen
I'm
Rookie
gonna
of
run
the Year.
home, come back, and we're gonna watch it tonight.
That sounds great.
Who?
I've seen Rookie of the Year. I've seen Field of Dreams. I've seen Angels in the Outfield. I've seen The Rookie. I've seen
Who made their famous
Moneyball.
Who made their famous debut
Major League 1 and 2.
and Angels in the Outfield?
Danny Glover.
Yeah, but he was already famous.
Oh,
Just kidding.
who made their debut?
I don't know. I just want to see
I
if you
can't
can
believe you
name
guys-
the actor.
Henry Rosengush Gardner, or whatever his name is.
Tony Danza.
Tony Danza. That's it.
Tony Danza.
Well, Sam, have you enjoyed your time on the porch?
It's been a blast.
Man, I always have fun just talking with you. You're a lot of fun to talk to.
Oh, shucks.
I know.
Sam, I missed you, man.
I miss y'all too.
Yeah,
Even though we're sitting right next to each other.
we are.
Yeah.
On the phone.
Calling in on the porch.
Yeah. Did you at least sit in a rocking chair while you did this?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, well, good. Because I was going to say, if you didn't, then we have to record the whole thing over again.
No, I've been rocking this whole time. My chair is not squeaking though.
Sam, have you enjoyed your time on the podcast?
Yep.
Oh, that's great. You brought your own rocking chair and everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a good, comfortable.
Yeah.
Actually, we've got our sound equipment in a rocking chair.
It's a
Is that what I feel down there?
That's
Yes.
Okay.
That's the volume knobs.
And Taco Wexus.
I didn't understand. What
Do you live in Taco or do you live outside of Taco
That's
Wexus?
what you said.
Oh, I get it.
Don't
I
answer
live,
that.
I live in.
Inside
I
of
live
town.
in the area. Ooh, see what I did there?
Of the interstate or outside of town?
The outer state, actually.
Yeah.
The outer state. So southbound. I got you.
Yeah. Well, hey, I always enjoy talking with you, Sam. It's always fun hanging out with you.
Same.
Did you say the same?
I said the same.
I couldn't
I love
hear
hanging
you.
out with me too.
No, it's always a good time hanging out with you, and always look forward to seeing you. Hopefully, not once or twice a year, but hopefully, I get to see you before the summer.
Yeah. We'll catch a game.
Yeah, we need to.
Yeah.
Have to see when the Padres are coming to town. We'll go to that one.
July 4th. That day they'll be here.
Are they
out of
here?
town.
Are they here like the second, third, and fourth?
Yeah, second, third, fourth, whatever that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is.
Yeah,
I'll be
the
in
second
Florida.
is the one that I wanted to go to because they're having a Dallas Stars night that night, and they're doing the City Connect Dallas Stars sweater giveaway, but they're sold out.
Oh, dang.
Of the sweater of the
today.
game.
I think the sweater. I don't know. We'll see.
Does the sweater come with tickets to the game or does the tickets come
I will
with the
just
game?
buy the sweater. I just want the sweater.
I'm sure you can find it
I
at
think it's
Goodwill.
cool. Yeah. Well, anyway, Sam, thanks so much for stopping by the porch.
Yeah, it's
Are you
been a
there?
blast. Yeah, I'm here.
Hello. Hello.
Are we? Are we gonna do? Are we?
Hey, don't you hate that on buses, school buses, when you drive them and you get that on the radio?
I don't get that. All right, Sam Silver, ladies and
Sam,
gentlemen.
thanks for coming out, man.
Yeah, appreciate it, bud.
Thanks for sitting on the porch.
You're not muted yet, so you can talk.
Sam,
great.
Sam, thanks for coming
hey,
out, man.
real quick, I've got one more question. What's your favorite brand of sunscreen? You're a
I have one.
Neutrogena guy.
Really, no, I'm not. It's the where's it's right here. Banana boat.
Banana boat. I like copper tone.
I'm a banana
Yeah.
boat
Well,
guy.
we're not all perfect.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. How about great value?
Equate.
All right, Sam. Thanks for joining the show, man.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Man, what a great time on the porch today.
Oh my gosh, it's been a beautiful afternoon, man.
I mean, it's always a perfect afternoon here on the porch. And to have Sam with us,
Yeah, Sam's
week-
awesome, man.
man, I just love his conversations and how calm and cool he always is.
He loves baseball.
Yeah. You know what? I've never seen Sam in a bad mood.
Salmon or Sam?
Sam.
There's a lot of good things that come
Salmon.
from Sam.
Salmon. Yeah.
Sam.
Sam. Yeah.
There's a restaurant, Doc. It's a fast food place in Tennessee. It's called Salmon's. They've got great strawberry lemonade.
They going to write into our podcast because we mentioned their name?
You know, if anybody from Salmon's is listening to this podcast and you want to donate, check out our podcast.
sapspodcast@gmail.com.
Amen. Hey, as the sun sets on another Sunday afternoon porch sitting, we appreciate you sharing in this laid back journey with us.
Until next time, stay relaxed and enjoy the simple moments.